RADO was no ordinary god. He was a force of nature, a being of immense power and charisma. He was ripped like a Saiyan who lifted weights. His muscles were the stuff of legend, sculpted to perfection. But he wasn't just about muscles. RADO had a mission, a purpose that went beyond physical strength. RADO was the god of destruction, here for love. His heart-shaped mace was his tool, not for breaking hearts, but for mending them. Don't let that title fool you. He wasn't destroying love. Quite the opposite. He was on a quest to spread it far and wide. He wanted everyone to find their special someone. To RADO, love was the ultimate power, the force that could change the world. The problem? His methods were a bit explosive. His enthusiasm often led to unintended chaos. RADO was like a bull in a china shop. His intentions were pure, but his actions could be overwhelming. A very lovable, well-meaning bull with way too much power. His heart was in the right place, even if his methods were a bit much. He meant well, he really did. His goal was to bring people together, to create bonds that would last a lifetime. It's just, sometimes his idea of helping was a little destructive. But in the end, his heart was always in the right place, striving to make the world a more loving place. RADO had a heart bigger than Jupiter. It was full of romantic energy. He wanted to sprinkle love like confetti. He just didn't realize the confetti was actually dynamite. Oops, he'd see a lonely soul and think, boom, love connection. But his powers were as subtle as a fireworks factory exploding in a library. He once tried to set up two people on a date. Let's just say they ended up accidentally getting married in Las Vegas. Don't ask. RADO had a knack for turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. He was a magician of sorts, but not the kind you'd find at a children's birthday party. No, RADO's magic was something else entirely, and by extraordinary we mean totally bonkers. His spells often resulted in the most unpredictable and chaotic outcomes. His powers? Think love potions gone wrong, with ingredients that had minds of their own, Cupid arrows that caused spontaneous combustion, turning a simple gesture of love into a fiery spectacle, and love songs that could level mountains, literally shaking the earth with their powerful sound waves. One time he tried to create the perfect romantic atmosphere. Candles, flowers, the whole 9 yards. He envisioned a moonlit picnic, complete with a blanket under the stars and soft music playing in the background. What he got was a meteor shower that rearranged the constellations into a giant love sign. It was beautiful, but also a bit terrifying. The thought was there, even if the execution was a tad over the top. RADO's heart was always in the right place, even if his magic had a mind of its own. Valentine's Day was RADO's Super Bowl. The pressure was on. He wanted to make it special. This wasn't just any ordinary day. It was the day where love was celebrated in all its forms. RADO knew that expectations were sky high, and he was determined to exceed them. He had been planning for months, orchestrating every detail to ensure that this Valentine's Day would be unforgettable for everyone on the planet at the same time. What could go wrong? Coordinating a global celebration was no small feat. RADO had to consider time zones, cultural differences, and personal preferences. He wanted everyone to feel included, from the bustling cities to the quiet countryside. The challenge was immense, but RADO thrived under pressure. Well, let's just say love was definitely in the air, along with a few other things like flying teddy bears, which added a whimsical touch to the festivities. These weren't just any teddy bears. They were enchanted, spreading joy and laughter wherever they went. The sight of them floating through the air brought smiles to faces young and old. Sentient boxes of chocolates and enough romantic tension to power a small city. These chocolates had a mind of their own, playfully teasing and delighting everyone they encountered. They danced and twirled, creating a spectacle that was both mesmerizing and amusing. The air was thick with excitement and anticipation. It was pure chaos. It was hilarious. It was RADO being RADO. The unexpected twists and turns kept everyone on their toes. There were moments of confusion, but they were quickly followed by bursts of laughter. RADO's unique approach to Valentine's Day was unlike anything anyone had ever experienced. And in his own destructive way, he reminded everyone that even though love could be messy, chaotic, and downright bizarre, it was also incredibly beautiful. The chaos was a testament to the unpredictability of love, and RADO embraced it wholeheartedly. He showed that love didn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. It was also the most awesome force in the universe. Love had the power to bring people together, to create unforgettable memories, and to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. RADO's ultimate challenge was a resounding success, a celebration of love in all its chaotic, beautiful glory.